Okay, what's up? Game week 13 is here. Looks like a tricky set of fixtures this week. Let me show you my team, how it's kind of set to line up right now. A bit rocked by, obviously, Mendy getting injured and having that surgery. He's going to be out for 2 or 3 months, but found out today, Friday, that Bernardo Silva is going to be out this weekend as well. It looks like he's only out for one game, so I'm not too keen to transfer him out right now, but I've got a couple of transfers. I've got 0.5 million pounds in the bank. So I've been having to think about what I'm going to do. I think replacing Mendy is the key thing that I need to do. Obviously, he's a very expensive player right now, and if he's out for that long, I can't really hang about. So selling him is going to involve a downgrade of some description. It just depends on how far I want to go. The other thing about this weekend is that my bench looks really thin. So it would be nice to try to find a kind of a stronger option coming off the bench to score me some points. Part of that thinking is driven by the fact that both Man City and Liverpool got quite tricky away games this weekend, and so I'm trying to find a little bit more points potential in some of the other players and some of those other fixtures, and generally kind of looking at the fixtures over the next few weeks. So rather than give you a million different options of things I could do or you could do, I'm just going to take you through the two options that I've looked at really closely. So if I sell Mendy, the key player I really want to bring in is Doherty. I've liked him since game week 1. Obviously he's a very popular figure in the game. Lots of people talking about Dean at Everton, and I've also been thinking a lot about Chilwell at Leicester, but I think Doherty looks good and I think he's got a few good fixtures, so I'm going to bring him in for Mendy. And then that leaves me in a situation of what to do with my midfield. I'm not feeling Pereira much. I think I'm going to ship him out. But first I wanted to see if there's anything I could do about Guendouzi and see if there's a way I could make my bench a little bit stronger. Kind of worried about Champions League rotation coming up and the Christmas fixtures and so on. I kind of felt like it would be best to have 5 strong midfielders. But I looked at that and kind of ran into a dead end pretty quickly, because I just don't have enough budget to get Guendouzi up to being a player that I really want. Looking at the fixtures, Brighton have got the best fixtures coming up, and I thought, Pascal Gross is coming back, maybe I can sign him. But if I take Guendouzi out, I've only got a budget of 5.2 million, and I just can't afford Gross. I can't get close to signing Martial either. So I looked at a different option, which is to sign a combination of Doherty and Martial, effectively getting Martial to replace Pereira. Watford's fixtures aren't great. Man United's fixtures are pretty good. They're the only top team that have got pretty good fixtures consistently over the next few game weeks. And Martial's obviously been returning well over the past couple of game weeks. And I'm optimistic that he can continue. United are at home to Palace tomorrow, and much though it pains me, I think that's an easy fixture for United. I'm not entirely convinced that Palace can hold them out, so I think there's a decent chance that Martial is going to get a return. So that's what I've gone for. I'll show you on the screen now the team I've selected. I've signed Doherty and Martial, feeling pretty good about both. They've both got good fixtures this weekend and fairly good fixtures over the next few weeks. And then when I look at how I'm going to line up this weekend, I think the team kind of picks itself. The interesting thing though is I've decided I'm going to captain Richarlison this weekend. I touched on this earlier. I just don't think that Salah or Aguero's fixtures are particularly easy. I think they're away at West Ham and Watford respectively, 2 teams that are pretty solid, especially at home. And then Richarlison's obviously playing a home game against Cardiff. I think he was away with Brazil over the international break, but I think they played both their games in London, or in the UK at least. So I don't think he's too weary from travelling. I think he got a goal as well. So I just feel good against him. We get up against that Cardiff defence. And captaining him might be a bit of a differential thing to do this weekend, especially with so many people just basically switching between either Hazard or Aguero or Salah, depending on who they've got in their team. So it's a bit of a gamble, but I hope that risk will pay off. Overall, I'm not feeling great about this weekend. I just see a lot of tight fixtures, and I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring weekend. I don't think I'm going to score very well this weekend. But I've done what I can with these transfers to try to get a little bit of an edge over where I would be without them. And looking forward to better fixtures in game week 14. Listen, jump into the comments, let me know how you're lining up this weekend. Be interested to hear what decisions you're kind of mulling over. And yeah, good luck for the weekend. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. Also, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.